When the great rains flooded the world, the Ferric trembled, not from fear, but in recognition. In each flood-swollen reflection, they claimed to see her shadow, the demon queen veiled in stormlight, walking backward into prophecy.
So, here I am, in the belly of the beast. I close my eyes, but the bloodlust still permeates the air. Surrounded by ill intent, it was a mistake to think anyone around us could be trusted. But this isn't the first obstacle, and it won't be the last. The child deserves a future, even the unborn ones.
Say, honor the father and the daughter, the father as the pillar, and the daughter, for she holds dominion over all. She was there at the beginning, she will be there at the end. Long live the demon queen, blessed be.
Devotional of a Ferric family collected by the Shadow Weavers.
The wind stilled, birds vanished. My hands, once steady, shook as the clouds unzipped the sky. One drop struck the altar, then two, then thousands. I whispered the forbidden name as the water pooled around my feet. Unholy and holy, she was coming. Our ruin, our redemption. Long live the demon queen. Blessed be the lamb that was foretold.
The first lighthouse has been lit.
But
You know what this means, yes?
war?
War. All hail. And the demon queen.
Yes, all hail the demon queen.
World Folio, Volume 1, The Reign of Naming. And on the day the sky unstitched, the first drop found the oldest stone and wrote upon it a circle of breath. The ninth bell did not toll, yet every heart in the crescent grew hollow, and in that hush the waters took a tongue. Basins spoke, coins glittered like syllables, and the mirrors of flooded streets bent light into letters no priest had taught. The name did not come by wind, nor by witness, but rose from the deep as a memory returning to its cell. We did not learn it, yet we knew it. And when the rains unleashed their final decrees, the crescent of Pangoy stood between fear and mercy and answered as one. Long live the demon queen. Blessed be. Our Lady is on the way.
We go back to the river because we promised we would. We name the drowned so they are not erased. We lift candles on cracked stone and say, we will remember you in the daylight, not only in the water. We share bread. We bind wounds. We keep watch for children with no hands left to hold. The world calls it ruin. We call it gathering. We call it covenant.
I copy prayers as the river climbs the walls. Ink runs first, then candles, then names in the black water beneath my desk. My reflection wears a crown of rain. When the room finally fills, the surface folds and spells my name.
At the mouth of the bay, a flight of salt stone steps, called the Stairs of the Drowned, cuts the headland like a hinge. Pilgrims come at slack tide with chalky names, holding lanterns, tying rope bracelets to the iron wings, then reading aloud the names of the lost in turn until the water takes their voices clean. Tide-stained boards line the stone at shoulder height. A bell on the cliff answers the swells. Boats drift from the lower landing toward the bay's bar. They say if you kneel at the 12th step and listen, the prophet breathes with the tide and remembers you by name.
The silk remembers when the storm is close. We wring the cloth and listen. Sometimes it gives a name back.
I'm only an apprentice, but I've read the language of the rain. Elders flinch at its script. I don't. The first lighthouse has been lit. Our Lady is on the way. Mercy lives in these threads. I swear, I'll weave what the world forgets.
bring the cloth because we have no other way to carry all these names. One by one, we speak them into the weave, fingers cold, knuckles shining with rain. We lift the silk above the basin and ring slowly, until the runoff darkens every letter carved in the stone below. We do not ask the storm to forget. We ask it to remember gently. When the last drop falls, we press our foreheads to the damp linen and whisper the old proverb, mercy threads what fear unravels.